I don't think I ever said this, but before I joinedにじさんじ, I was looking for an opportunity just like the one given to me by にじさんじ. You know, I gotta be real, wasn't in the best place in a lot of ways, you know, emotionally, financially, mentally, all these things, right? I was looking for something that would allow me to express myself to more people and create something and share something, and in doing that have a community that would support me, basically, is what I was looking for a while.
I was about to say, you know, maybe instead of, you know, watching hundreds of hours of anime or playing hundreds of hours of video games, I could have spent that doing singing practice, and I'd be in a better place for that right now. I say that, but at the same time, if I hadn't taken that path, you know, I wouldn't be the same person that I am today, for better or worse, you know. I am where I am because I lived how I lived, you know. What does that even mean? I've had some rough times in my life. I've been kind of down in the dumps, as we say. And a lot of it is of my own fault, just, you know, not putting my foot forward and doing the things that I should be doing. And I paid the price for it and didn't have a lot of friends, and I just, you know, stayed inside for a long time, basically living a hikikomori lifestyle for a long time there. And I've mostly grown out of that at this point. Then again, now that I started streaming for a living, I am inside a lot more. But now I'm not as anxious about going outside and doing real life stuff anymore. You know, it's always there, but still not as much anymore. I can do the things that I need to do. But you know, I was talking about this with a close friend of mine a while ago. I think he was asking something like, hey, would you do it differently if you could go back in time? And I thought I shouldn't even think about that because, first of all, it's impossible. But, you know, if I hadn't gone through that, I wouldn't be the same person that I am today. And I don't want to think about that. Yeah, I think it's only because I went through that path that I was able to eventually get into a better mindset as time goes on. You know, if you don't feel pain, you can never empathize with pain. It's kind of how I feel.
There have been like specific points during like games and anime talk, for example. I'll start talking about something and nobody has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Right? You know, that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? That just means they don't know what I'm talking about. And that's not a bad thing, that's just how it is. I can either just keep talking and not care, which I do sometimes. And no one like needs to feel bad or apologize for this. This is nothing, again, it's not like a bad thing. But that also makes me treasure when I really do sort of connect with the viewers on something. Like when we do talk about anime and there's a lot of stuff that the viewers can, you know, discuss, it's nice to sort of trade ideas about. Yeah, so I do value those moments. But my point is that we're all our own people, we're all very different, and we might have different backgrounds, different interests, different ideas, different thoughts. I think the main thing, what's really important, is how we treat each other in the moment. So I would just want to say thank you for treating me with kindness despite me being a little freak and weirdo. Thank you very much. I think that's the main point I was trying to build up to here. I love Noctyx. I love my wave mates. I'm really glad. I find myself really blessed that I was put into Noctyx with all the members and we all get along really well. We can all talk to each other about anything. We can all be professional and work together, but also be good friends. And you know, not everyone can say that. Not even talking about VTubers or Niji-sanji. Just, you know, if you're put into a group, no matter what it is, you know, if you're put into a class in school, if you're put into apartment at your job, you can't be sure that you're going to get along with the people that you're just put in with. Can't guarantee that, you know, you're going to make friends with them. So I consider myself really lucky that I was given wave mates that I can really trust and be good friends with. You know, not just Noctyx actually. I'm really glad that I was able to connect and make friends with a lot of my senpai and my kohai. A big reason that I wanted to join Niji-sanji was that so I could, you know, talk to new people and hopefully make some friends. And I haven't always been, you know, the most social person. You know, I'm not always the most talkative or skilled in conversation and socializing and all these things. But I was kind of uneasy and, you know, unsure if I would be able to get along with everyone. But I'm really glad that, you know, I have been able to make friends and get along with just about everyone, I think. It's mostly that I just haven't had the opportunity to talk with everyone as much as, you know, with some people as much as others. But I think everyone I have talked to, I've had a positive experience with. You know, everyone's so nice here. I've never really had any sort of awkward or like bad blood or friction with anyone that wasn't resolved really easily. I'm really I'm happy, you know. It hasn't always been easy for me, but for some reason, I found it pretty easy in Nijisanji, and everyone's so nice here. I'm really happy. I hope that it can stay that way. I hope that I can remain friends with everyone for a long time. I just appreciate everyone really much, really a lot. Everyone's been really helpful as well, you know. Sometimes I need help, and everyone has been really helpful whenever I need something. I just ask in the general server, or I might ask a specific person that I think might have the answer, and everyone has always been really happy to help. Yeah, love Nijisanji. I'm really glad. I'm really happy to be here. This is really the best thing that's ever happened to me in my whole life. I don't know where I would be if I wasn't here right now, but I highly doubt that I would be as happy, as fulfilled as I am right now.